Greetings. How is everybody? Hope you are off to a good Friday. I know I am. The past couple of times that I've been streaming, guys, it has been rough. I have been sick. I have been tired. One of the two. I've been working hard to get the IRL car back together, the red S13 that you've seen on some of these clips. But today I'm happy to report that I feel pretty solid. I was dealing with a weird ear thing. That's actually still kind of a thing, but it doesn't hurt any, and I've got full energy, so that's great. And I missed that one drift event, but that's okay. We're ready to go. The car's golden, as far as I can tell. I've taken it out on the street, inner city multiple times. I've ripped it up and down the highway. Maximum effort, first through fourth gear pulls. Everything ended that where it started, so nothing is dying or exploding, which is great. And yeah, we're just here to shred. So we're gonna party tonight. We're gonna be on YouTube for the usual hour-and-a-half live stream. We got 2 tracks queued up for YouTube. We're gonna be at Assetto Corsa Circuit starting out. My buddy and fellow YouTuber Shadowhunter is hosting for that, but the join process is always the same. It's in my Discord. I will drop it into chat. Bonk again for those of you who haven't noticed or who are new. And you'll see the list of his server, and I've dropped the password in the KT announcements channel, where it shall remain. So you do have to join our Discord in order to take part if you want to drive. After Assetto Corsa, we're going to be running Shinjuku Kart, and then after that we'll switch over to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/KameTrick, to continue that live stream. And let me see who all we got in chat. Everybody's watching FD. I watched a little bit. I've actually, one of my buddies here from Oklahoma is running Pro Spec. He qualified barely, but still shout out to my buddy Robert, Adam Grube. And well done for making your qualifying. I'm looking forward to seeing you out on track later. Gubbert, what's up? Holy shit, what's up? SJR, so time for me is like 9 p.m. I'm Central Time in the middle of the United States. Ricky, it's an old build, but my motherboard is one of the, I think it's like an Asus Gaming? Shoot, I don't quite recall. I've got a video on the build, it's on the channel. Just search for KameTrick 4K editing rig. Doomy, how's it going, bud? Oh man, I got new headphones! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm wireless. So, that's wonderful. Shout out to Harris Heller, his YouTube channel. Not that he needs a shout out from me, but I've seen him sporting these Arctis Wireless Gaming Pro headphones for a while, and I realized, you know, Harris is he's an audio guy, he's a musician. If these wireless headphones were not good, he probably wouldn't put up with them. So I did some research, found out that they're actually quite nice, and also verified that all the cheap crap I've tried in the past has been Bluetooth based and not 2.4 gigahertz lossless. So, oh man, I'm working on improving my studio space, thanks to your all's support here on YouTube and on Twitch, to make content creation easier, to make switching from my sim rig right here to my editing desk, which is over there, because it's just not comfortable to try to edit. I didn't build this with any keyboard space, barely. Bad call on my part. But in any case, I have 2 different stations, and having to move everything back and forth corded sucks. So we're gonna get past all that. Santiago, so if you look up like 2 messages from yours, you need to get into the Discord server and then go to the KT announcements channel as written and follow the instructions there. You'll have to download any maps you need, install any car mods that you need, and then once you have all that completed, you can use the password that's located to get into that server. Keaton, what up? Just built the first rig. Awesome, man. Well, I apologize for the kind of slow couple weeks I've had. I've been working on this car, which I'm actually going to be drifting this Sunday at a drift school where I'll be doing some driver instruction. And I'm also going to use it conveniently as a little shakedown final test before I really take the car out and drive it in anger. So looking forward to that. But let us get out on track. Yeah, man. Good to have you, Santiago. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's see where we're at today. A little Japanese track called Assetto Corsa Circuit. And it is Assetto Circuit, and then in Naikai. Oh, one of my monitors is going out. I'm gonna have to get a new cable, I think. Or check my plugs, because yeah, I've definitely got a monitor that blinks out occasionally. That's great. No worries. We'll pull over the Assetto cam here. Give me just 1 second. So you'll be able to get an idea of the map that we're going to be running tonight. There we go. So this is Seto Naikai circuit. It is a real-life circuit in Japan. A little small, technical, tight. It's got a cool first entry that you can blitz into pretty hard, as you see the yellow car going around. Carry a lot of speed and link that sort of a 3 apex right there until you go around, and then it's Manji's and all that fun stuff the rest of the way. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Logan, the drift school is in Edmond, and it is there's no spectators, unfortunately, but if you follow Full Lock Drift, which is the event organizer for this part of the country, or for the state of Oklahoma, then you would have seen it, or you can go to fulllockdrift.com and see all their stuff. I'm not affiliated with them officially or anything, but I mean, I'm a big member of the community and help out a lot. Will I record? Yeah, I'll get a few clips, depending on how much support the students need. Probably the first half of the day I'm going to be occupied actually helping them, but after they get to where they're kind of just feeling it out and building experience, then I'll find some time to sneak on track with my own car, and hopefully I can film a little bit. It'll be what you see on my channel though, like POV stuff. I won't be able to like set up I don't have a camera guy. I won't be able to go set up a bunch of external cameras this time, unfortunately. Saran, you do need Content Manager full version to make your own server in Content Manager. Too far because you don't have your car. Bummer. Are you in Oklahoma? I'm gonna hop down into my car, speaking of. And I need to configure this camera real quick. It is a little bright. That's less bad. Okay. How to teleport to pits without pausing the game. That requires you to get Content Manager. I have a tutorial video on that. And when you bind your keys, you can set a key to teleport you to the pits, which I also have a video on how to do that. So look around on the channel and you will find a playlist about how to set up your Assetto Corsa. Alright, now, full disclosure, I actually haven't driven on this track. So, I really don't know what to expect here. I'm going to use my track map to make sure I'm not going to get obliterated by anybody. And we'll just smoothly enter the track. I'm going to adjust my chat window here. Ooh, man. The background is doing some weird stuff there, a little trippy. That's not distracting at all. Okay, so when we are drifting a new track and you're being realistic about it, generally so that you don't bend the car, it's nice to do a siding lap or just follow somebody who's good and knows what they're doing. But just kind of get a feel for it. And then start off slow and work your way up. So really you could blitz into here at the top of third, but I'm just going to roll in second. With a clutch kick. So this is kind of like how, ooh, that's going to be tough to link. That's going to take some real speed being carried. But that gives you an idea of like the ways that you can safely learn tracks. And then once you have a comfort zone with it, really blitz and have somebody pull in front of you without checking their track map and kind of make it really dangerous. But again, we're in the simulator, so I guess that's fine. And he's off course. Shift up to third a little earlier so that hopefully I can build some more speed, and we'll hope it's not too much. It was not. Down to second here. Oop, I didn't throw hard enough transition so the car gripped up. That's fixable. We're gonna clutch kick out. I'm gonna go up to third here because I think I need the wheel speed to have any hope of linking that. Oh, that is just tough. Okay. Still gonna have to continue to struggle to figure out the right line to link that, if it is in fact linkable. I believe that it is. But that's the gist of this track. Not too bad, not too bad. Logan says, I started before the stream began practicing this track. Notice the walls are weird. Can't say I have noticed a whole lot of that. I know that on my computer, and some of the stuff is unique to like your local machine. My computer, the background, the sky has got some real weird stuff that it does. So I'm just trying not to look at the sky while I'm driving, because it's kind of trippy. Here's FE, Turbo, John, and Hunter. Some of the homies, some of the classic boys. I want to see what I can learn observing. Also, I'm going to go ahead and sneak the turbo up to 100%. Unless you go off, I just don't see how it's possible to do that yet. But if I find somebody who knows how, and I follow them, then I will instantly learn it. Let's see who else we've got here. Like some of those guys are just gripping it up. Let's see if FE knows how to do it. So bad in trying to learn. I mean, that's realism, you know, like very few people are good starting out. You have to work your way up through it. Way to pull out in front of traffic, guy. Thanks for that. This is not my server. We're guesting on my friends, so I'm not sure if you'll be kicked instantly or later for repeated violations of that. I know on my server I would probably boot people pretty quick for not looking. It's just a polite thing to do. But it is a public server, so what can you expect? Yeah, that was a little too late. Hey David, we just started up, so I go till 10:30, which is like another hour and 10 minutes on YouTube, and then we'll continue the stream on Twitch, on the KameTrick Twitch channel. So we still got a good while, several hours total between the two platforms. Goodness, that guy was very badly going the wrong way. But yes, plenty of time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some sim drifting. Continuing to see if I overcooked that entry or not. Some room for improvement there. Holy shit, never have had that problem. Couldn't tell you. Hopefully chat can. Can I push him? No, he's just in the middle of the road. Uematsu, konnichiwa. O genki desu ka? Uchi no hou wa mou genki ni modorimashita. 前回はちょっと病気があって調子が悪くて、でも今回はもう大丈夫です。そして現実の車も直しましたよ。日曜日にドリフトしてみます。Just explaining to Uematsu-san in chat about how I was sick, but I'm feeling better. And now I'll be drifting the real car, which is fixed. Looks just like this car on Sunday. That's a little too much speed there. Tony, what is up? This event, Bowler, is a driver's instruction school, and I'm one of the teachers. So, I'll be doing instruction, but it's not open as like a spectator event. But I'm going to take my car out and do some, I guess, technique demonstration, which is going to double as a little miniature shakedown for the car. And then towards the end of the day, once everybody's got their stuff figured out, I should be able to get some practice time in while everybody else is just doing their practice. FV, I'm gonna follow FV and see what FV knows about Link on this track. Samuel. I am doing well. How are you? We're just enjoying a little bit of sliding at Assetto Corsa circuit. My particular computer is having issues running this map a little bit, so the background is doing some trippy stuff. But just stay focused on this lead car here. Okay. So he's able to do it. That's basically what I need to do. I want to see that one more time. I'm not going to do the manji, so I can just dive in with him here. Learn from FV. So, kind of waiting. Interesting. We're not actually using power very much until later. Trying to get kind of as far through that little kink as we can. Preserve some speed, I believe. And once we're pretty far through it is when we actually hammer down. Gentle through here, wait, and then hammer on. Oh, he's probably also got longer gearing set than I do. I'm still using all the stock gearing. Mega says my game just crashed for some reason. Welcome to the wonderful world of modding, my friend. Okay, so I need a little bit more gearing, but that was better. I think it was just a matter of like mentally telling myself, yes, it's doable. Also, see if my activity feed is actually working. It's been giving me difficulties. Yeah, there it is. Tony, thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Just drop this down here. Okay, so this is working. I'm gonna reconfigure a few things. Matsan says, "Arigatou gozaimasu." Thank you very much for your concern. All right, we've got to go into the pits and apply a little bit of gearing to this car. Right now, second gear tops out at 68 miles per hour. I'm going to bump that up to 73 using the 4.1 to 1 gears. And that's probably all that I'm going to need to get this car to do what I want it to do. Hopefully. Doomy says his background is also doing that weird stuff. Very cool. Rose. Has anyone made LMC into a map, Bowler asks? Yeah, somebody has. There's one or two versions of it. I've tried them. Didn't think they felt right to me. And so I don't practice on them because my muscle memory is so good on that track because it's one of the home tracks in this area that practicing something that doesn't feel like my real car is worse than not practicing at all. So I don't personally run it, but there are a couple versions out there. Alright. Man, these headphones are dope. Thank you guys for your support, because I got some new peripherals, and it's all because of you. Alright. Let's go to some POV stuff for you. I'm going to go to the clips view, which is just going to hide my camera for 1 second while I get this GoPro figured out. I am a little curious, because I did not test fit any of this stuff before the stream, how well a corded GoPro is going to fit over the way I've got these headphones rigged up, but we're going to find that out right now. Hopefully it's not too bad, because they're a little bit more flexible. I think it may adjust better. Dude, Blake, I'm sorry, man. I am so sorry. We're gonna go to POV and make sure everything's set up. I really wanted to be out there, and I was pretty crushed because, quite honestly, the car was ready to go. I hadn't tested it as much as I wanted to, but like, I would have just sent it if it was just the car. But we all got some kind of crazy virus, and I had like this ear infection thing, which I still have. I just finished my second round of antibiotics. I think I'm gonna have to see a specialist about that. But that doesn't really hurt. It just like is annoying. I feel like my head is crooked. What is up with my brain? Why is my head crooked? Maybe it's just the camera. All right, we're good enough. We're gonna send it, boys. But yeah, I'm sorry that I missed you. I was so committed to trying to make that event. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot that can be done when your body gives out on you. So it was a bummer. Bowler says, finally got some new heads put on my drums today. Sick. I enjoy playing the drums, but I'm not at all good at it. But I always wanted to get good at it. It's weird. Like, I can sing pretty well, but I feel like, you know, who cares about that? I want to play an instrument. And all my friends in high school could play guitar. Like, well. So learning how to play guitar was never something that I was particularly interested in, because everybody could already do that. I was like, I want to bring something to the table that nobody else does. And so, attempting to learn how to play drums was one of the things I aspired to do. To figure out this new gearing. I may not use this gearing. Hello, new people. Thank you for sending it. Joining the crew. We are drifting on Seto Naikai circuit in Assetto Corsa. Trying to. Okay, so I think if I'm a little bit more aggressive with my clutch kicks, I can figure out how to make that work. The car wouldn't like it in real life, but car. Come on, car. Please work. Have enough power. That wasn't so bad. As I alt-tab OBS back up because I forgot. It is challenging to follow people on this map, that is for sure. Really gotta concentrate. Really got to get the transition timing, which that was kind of poor. Thank you. Ooh, is that too spicy? Yep, that's too spicy. Thought we were gonna get the wall tap there. Blake says, yeah, I saw you working hard on Instagram. Oh man, bummer. Yeah, it's easy to get dehydrated out there. I was at an event in Albuquerque that I drove like 8 hours to be at and had a kidney stone because I didn't mean to. I always try to hydrate, but I apparently forgot enough that my body was just like, nope. And then I had to go to the ER in this place I'd never been to, pulling my truck and trailer, and it was miserable and we almost died, but it was great. Won't do that again. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. I have a video on it. Bowler said he learned drums from a guy giving lessons at a Gilliam. Right on. Hey Nate. Yeah man, I'm doing way better. Car's running great. I'm going to be driving it a little bit this Sunday and should get a little bit of footage for the channel. Yeah, Dark Pigeon is exactly right. This is a track that, like, linking it solo is not very difficult compared to, like, all manner of things. Like, it's doable. Obviously, it does require a lot of skill to do, but a lot of my regulars have the skill to do it. However, when you get into tandem zone on this track, oh man, it is a bit of a handful. So not used to the amount of extra clutch that it takes to make this car slide now. Upping the gearing helped a bit for the section I was having difficulty with, but it does, see, it just doesn't quite have enough. That was too early of a handbrake pull. I didn't get enough of a run out of that corner. Zachy, what is up? Bias, digging the camera, thank you. This is the camera that I use for my IRL drifting. I'm probably going to buy a new one later this year. I'm really toying with thinking about buying a 360 cam for the IRL drifting content. Oh no, we did. That was a bad time. GoPro 9 is $100 off. Okay. That, till the end of the month. Well, we've got time. I could buy one. I'm kind of thinking about the Insta360 1R. I'd actually really prefer the 1X2, which is the small, like, cell phone oriented one. But they don't make a lens protector for it that is all that beefy. And so I'm a little concerned that it won't survive because I'd love to use it for in and out of car stuff. Holy shit, yeah, I saw you back there. I didn't know it was you, but I saw the Z, and it really wasn't bad. You were keeping up enough. That's how I feel too, though. Yikes. Sometimes it's really difficult to keep up on several of these turns. It has not been effortless for me. Where I want to be, but it's not here. I want to find a couple of folks to follow. I'll try to go backwards to the back of the track where it's track entry. Not quite this far. White S15. It is a struggle, no doubt. Okay. I would like to follow FV or Turbo or somebody. There's Mocked. What's up, Mocked? Or Shadow. I've not followed Shadow yet. Here comes Turbo. I'm gonna jump out. I'm not gonna jump out. I feel like they're too close together. I'll be third car in this sort of funky, not actually together enough to be called a train. And people will kill themselves enough that I'll be able to catch up in tandem with these two guys. FV showing me his line, and I'm absorbing it like Ryosuke, and I was able to figure out what to do. I think I figured out a better way to articulate it too, for those of you who are watching. So we roll through here, and like it's pretty straightforward as far as drift tracks go. You can carry big speed into here, and it gets tighter with each radius. Radius 1, radius 2, and radius 3. Then we have a quick transition. Foot brake into a super slow turn. Need a huge foot brake there. This section is so hard to link, getting through here and keeping the car sideways, maintaining any amount of speed. So I was struggling with that the first several laps. But I figured out what I was missing. And I will explain it to you this run, assuming I don't get taken out by anybody. So it's important to get a good run on that. You need a lot of speed to be carried. So you come through here, you got to get on throttle. You're going to go out wide and then treat this like a second turn and kind of check back up and shoot towards the outside there. And what I was doing before was treating it all like it was one big turn. So I was taking this like super wide arc, and what it was doing was causing me to essentially get to the outside of the track earlier in the straight. And because of that, I wasn't able to link that little straight unless I did like a 3-second long e-brake pull, which doesn't look good. However, by making that one turn into 2 apexes, which we'll see again here, you kind of go out wide and then you cut this way right there. I didn't have enough speed built up, so this kind of barely counts. That makes a huge difference in your ability to link that. Ended up kind of, I thought that FB was going to teleport out. He didn't, which is fine. But as a result, I was kind of unprepared. I'm going to try and get in position for some actual nice tenderonis here. You're off for a bit. Right on, bud. Well, thank you for coming out and driving with us as I grip up on my transition. Feel free to keep watching, grab a bite, or just leave the stream up. Whatever you want to do, man. And for everybody who is watching, if you haven't already, take a second and hit that like button. It actually does help the channel out. It tells YouTube that this is an engaging, fun live stream where I'm doing a pretty solid job of entertaining you guys, interacting. I'm going to go back to pits and try different gearing out. But that will allow us to get more drift friends into the crew here. So I'm going to put you all on clips. I'm going to go back to the pits. I'm going to adjust my gearing back, and I'm just going to see if I can make this work. Because I really like the response that I was getting out of that more traditional short second gear. Let's see what we got. See what we got now. Staying on the stream right on. How does a non-binary samurai kill people? They slash them. No idea, so. Zolt, I am rocking Fanatec gear, Club Sport everything, and then the rim itself is unknown, but I think it is a Moko Moko. My go-to car in Assetto Corsa is the World Drift Tour Street Pack 180SX. For a long time it was the S13 Silvia, but I have recently determined that the 180 feels a little bit better to me. Okay, yeah, I can make that work. That was all over the place, but now that I don't have to worry about the car having just miserable power delivery coming out of the hole here. Yeah, of course I read your name. I'm reading chat. I will say I can't read chat constantly, unfortunately, so I don't get to see every comment because it is a lot to take in. But I will read your name if I end up reading your comment. Oh my. Even if the car isn't in real life, you can notice the changes between cars. I mean, some of them. I mean, some people are better at it than others, and I'm not the best, but I'm also not the worst. Ooh, too much anger. That is too much anger. Alright, so we're gonna try this. It's still like a 3-second e-brake drag. Okay, so I need to be in third gear after all. So we're gonna have to hustle on that steering. Zolt's got the Driving Force GT. I actually have one of those in my closet. It was my first sim wheel. Unfortunately, I'm not able to drift on it, so I can't do a whole lot to help you feel better about your situation there. Because I had no luck either. But when you upgrade to a belt drive wheel like a Thrustmaster T300 or something, ooh, I have screwed up that. It will be a lot better, I promise. Ooh, damn, just not quite the right setup. That is a difficult turn. Tyler Morgan, thank you for the sub as well. Xavier, welcome to the crew. Yeah, the Club Sport gear is great. I have a series of links. I'll toss them in. Oh, sorry to everyone trying to follow me. So, coming up in chat in a second, thanks to my Stream Deck, should be some of my thoughts on good wheels. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully that is a useful reference for you. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Shift down, handbrake. Do I use my second pedal for clutch or brake? If you've only got 2 pedals, I probably would use the second pedal for a foot brake. You could do either, it just really depends. Like, it's possible to drift without using the foot brake or the handbrake. Some courses are easier than others, but it's totally a thing that can be done. There we go. God, that was a lot of work. And it's also possible to just left foot brake everywhere that you would e-brake and do pretty much the same stuff. You should probably try both. If you have it set to clutch, you can clutch kick, which is helpful. But that leaves you with only acceleration-based driving options. So any track like this one where you have decreasing radius turns, where you're kind of like going fast, and then you have to slow down, it's going to be a little harder to make work. Alright guys, check out the amount of hustle that we're having to do on that difficult turn. Holy crap. I'm going to talk you guys through it, and then we'll switch over to the top-down camera on 2 sideways. It's my fault, chase car. car, sorry. Shouldn't have thrown a big useless backy right there. Fun as they are. Hudson, thank you, that's very kind. Alright, so check this out. Second gear, we're shooting to the outside. Up to third. Tighten this off. Make it work. E-brake it. Now on this transition, down to second. E-brake again because the car is like so little angle. Let me show you guys what that looks like. You're going to see my goofy head cam, which is dumb looking, so I usually don't show this camera angle off. But here, check this out. Bonk, bonk. Oh my. Alright, using this top-down camera, you can watch my shifting and my e-brake use. Right over here. Alright, so check this out. Come out to the outside, line it up, point inside, up to third. E-brake, little clutch kick, down to second, e-brake, again, clutch kick out. Of course, I ended up screwing it up, but holy crap. That is a lot of work. Fun, but man, that is putting me through my paces here. I'm gonna roll into clips for 1 second. I need to see what time it is. 9:53. We should go ahead and do track change, actually. Let's see. So Logan, just watching the stream in 480p. That's all right, as long as you're watching. I am happy to have you. Tyler, we are driving Seto Naikai Circuit, which is Seto, and then like inner, I forget what Naikai is. It's like inner ocean or something. I used to know. It clicked in my brain earlier, and now my brain is dead. But it's a real life track. It's in Japan, and it is called Seto Naikai Circuit. And if you want to get the download for it, you can join my Discord and follow the instructions coming up in chat. You will be able to do that thing, get the downloads and all that good stuff. There you go. There's your instructions right there. I did know there was a drift kart mod for AC. Yes. I'm gonna lose the steering wheel for just a second. Yeah, I'm actually gonna take a quick break. And then I will set up the other track. So hold tight for just a moment. Chat amongst yourselves. Have a good time. I will be back in like 2 minutes. 2 minutos. 2分待ってください. All right. We are back. Thank you for your patience. There we go. Cheers. I heard a ton of subscribers come in, or at least, you know, a fair bit here for the YouTube channel. For some reason, my notifications were not working previously. We have a subscriber who's not in Romanji or the Roman alphabet. I'm sorry I can't read your username, but thank you for the subscription and welcome to the channel. We've got PJSA Plays. We've got Hudson Fox as well. Thank you guys hanging out in chat. Some of you guys I recognize and making it official, subscribing to the channel. I also do edited content. It's been a minute since I have done any of that. So, unfortunately, I took 2 weeks off unintentionally. But we're getting there. Okay, let's see. Track change is what we need. This server will stay up because it's my buddy's server. However, the party is going to slide over to Shinjuku Kart. So let me pull up Shinjuku Kart. I think someone sent it literally over the wall. Wow. Good times. Thank you for sending it, making Itsuki do that clutch kick. Server. Oh, no, server's down. Okay, cool. So Shadow went ahead and shut it down so that everybody will come join us. Assetto Corsa is an awesome track. I've been wanting to run it for one of my bashes, and frustratingly, it straight up has not worked. It's a weird server thing where I can play it in solo offline play, and I can play it on somebody else's server, but my specific server doesn't. So I know roughly where the problem is, but I haven't figured it out yet. The link for my steering wheel and pedals, unfortunately I do not have an affiliate link for it, but you can check the description of my channel and I do link these. It's all the Fanatec Club Sport gear. Okay, we're just restarting my server, which takes just a couple seconds. And then we will be ready. Okay. Let's see. Make sure this actually works and allows me to join. Loading in. We got 30 cars on this map. It should be a riot. And quite possibly chaotic evil. We'll see. We're doing some Tokyo drifting at the Shinjuku Kart track. This is a parking garage track. It's pretty cool. Alright, password is in. Highly engaged community. Thank you all for all your fun little emotes. As we go. See how we are doing on the stream. 54 likes. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. It really does help. Costs nothing. Just a second of your time, and I appreciate it. About to break 100. We have broke 100 viewers. It's been a little slow, unfortunately. We used to get 150, but we're going to work our way back. It won't take too long, just a couple weeks. Nate, yeah, that was Nakamura at Grange. I flew out there to hang out at Super Drift Matsuri 2018. Do they restock often? Great question. I think with all the COVID stuff, there's a delay, but I mean, it's just one of those things where usually their stuff is in stock when I have checked. I haven't checked during the pandemic. But I've checked, you know, 4 times a year or something at various times, and like they're usually in stock. Yeah, you gotta turn on the lights if you need to. I have set it to be daytime on this track, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully it won't be too bad. But I think it's time for a little different vibe on the music front. So, we're gonna go in here, we're gonna get set up. I'm gonna start out with our non-POV so that you guys can see what we're working with. Sure everything's in here. We are at a parking garage somewhere in Mexico. Stephanie Lazat, thank you for the sub. Logan with the sub as well. Parker just started sim drifting. Awesome, man. It's a great time. Welcome to a big world. Quantech, I do not VR drift because I get horrible motion sickness from it. I tried for about a month and it was not for me. Okay, I gotta turn up my turbo. Speaking of turbo, we're gonna be following the username Turbo Driver himself. I don't recall how this track goes, but it does not go the way I was driving it. Alright, I'm going to turn back down to 90 as soon as I can. There we go. Totally a karting track. Thanks everybody, welcome. Appreciate the subs. We're just enjoying some Assetto Corsa with mods. This is my first lap on a brand new track, so I don't exactly have everything figured out. But we're getting there. Following one of my regulars, because I do this Drift Matsuri every Friday night. I actually get in position and quit goofing around. Turbo lost a bit of speed there and I gave him a bump. My fault. It's always the chase car's fault. I gotta switch you guys over to the POV cam soon, so you can see some of that gnarliness. Caught the wall. Somebody pull on the track without checking the map. And unfortunately, that is always the recipe for a wipeout. So I'm going to take this opportunity to to switch over to the POV cam so that you guys can see all the cool stuff I'm checking out. So getting that first COVID shot tomorrow. Well, thank you for doing your civic duty, making the world a little bit safer place. This has been wild times, but we are coming to the end of the road on that, I hope. Alright, POV time. Okay, so welcome to my sim rig if you haven't already seen it. I'm gonna hide that down there. As far as higher FPS is concerned, I think the best thing to do would be to ask in my Discord. Honestly, there's a lot more like hardware experts than me, so that's probably the place to start. I would love to get back behind Turbo and show you guys the wonderful view that we have over here. Holy short, yeah, if you go super tight on that ramp, there is a gnarly, like, crater that you have to avoid. I'm gonna follow whoever these people are. It's your boy and Reg from LSS. I don't know what LSS stands for. Maybe the Louisville Slide Squad, we'll see. Bonked into a pillar, so that throws off just a little bit. Pushing your boy around the track a little bit right now. Tried to go for the 360. Did not work. How is audio? I see the chat saying audio is weird. I don't see anything weird about it on my side. Everything looks like what I'm used to having it set up as. My mic, I don't even have... I just have my, this mic. Should still... Yeah, that's definitely that mic. Don't know what it could be. Cutting in and out. Interesting. It has never done that before. Sort of choppy on your end as well. Huh, well. I've never used the headset on this, but I guess we can give it a try. I don't even have the pop filter on it, so that's lovely. Let's see what this does. That did not seem to work. That's all I got. I am not capable of fixing whatever this problem is. That's affecting the music too. That is weird. So if we turn off the music, and if we go to video chat, for example, is this any different? We have 0 drop frames, everything's great, 9,000 kbs. Okay, so this scene works fine. But something. How about our non-POV drift? Is a non-POV drift good? These different scenes can have issues crop up within the scene itself. So hopefully this scene sounds normal. Okay, but apparently POV drift, the audio's borked. Why would that be? I'm gonna talk a little bit. It's good now? Weird. Okay, this was the same scene that was goofed. Please no Senderino Kame. Is that Logan? Alright. Well, if it's sounding decent, then let's go send it. This one is still bad? Pick is still clipping. Pick is clipping. Like the image is clipping? It doesn't look like it's clipping to me as far as the preview on the screen here. I mean, it's a Hero 4. Last was better. Alright, fine. We will lose the headset then. You guys just won't be able to see anything when I'm in tandem because I'm going to be next to people, not behind them. But it's fine. I'll record a clip for myself to check later and see what seems to be going on. So I'm gonna turn this on. I'm recording a quick clip, so I'm just gonna talk a little bit, move the camera a little bit, so that I can have a video to check later. So apparently, for future me, this scene is jacked. It is the POV drift bash scene. So investigate that later, so that we can put on a good show for the crew. All right, now that that's out of the way. Inspiration from Jimmy, indeed. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's send it for 15 minutes. Okay, roll it out. Lead the way, Logan. Logan is not leading the way. Being a little bit more careful than I really have to be, using e-brake in a few spots. Wall tap. Another little wall tap. Not good to lead the train. That's fair. It takes takes a different set of skills sometimes. Certainly if you don't already have the track kind of in your head, it can be difficult to do. I needed that little bump. Thank you, chase car. Thank you. Got a pretty solid chase driver behind me. get off a little bit, it can take a couple turns before you kind of get it figured out. Get back in sync with yourself and back in the zone. Stick to the drift carts. Whatever works for you, dude. I like the big cars. Two sideways again there. Connor carts. I don't know that I've heard of the Connor carts. I think it's the cross carts that I've looked at the most. Alright, Turbo and Rootkit are heading out. We're gonna follow them. I get the impression Turbo is somebody who actually practices courses, and I just sight read everything like a peasant, so I never perform all that well on these streams compared to what I actually could do, but practicing is no fun. I just like to appear unprepared, learn along with everybody else. He's probably just got so much seat time. Oh, let's see. Moonigan locked, what is up? Can never keep up when I chase. Yep, that means your transition timing is bad. You're doing everything later than the lead car, and they leave when you do that. Xavier, you're sitting here acting like I'm driving and I'm getting hyped. Just acting since I don't have a rig. We'll get you a rig eventually, man. I'm gonna follow Doomy out. See what he's got in the S15 for this track. I was afraid of that. I've never seen. Well, no, we've had Shifter and Turbo in the same lobby before, and C Toretto and G2 Fast. Tried to get Goosius to come out. He wanted to get a little bit more practice in first. Any Bowler, you're gonna head out? Right on, dude. Let's just get in sync here and copy Turbo's line, which is not something that you can always do instantly. Yep, it is almost Twitch time, indeed. Hoping to farm some more Prime Gaming subs tonight. That was highly unfortunate. Only 80 likes. Yeah, I know, man. People do what they do. It's been a minute since I've been on. For those of you who have taken a second to bump that like button, I appreciate it. Not only does it help the stream right now, it helps the channel in the future as well, as YouTube will promote my content to other folks who like what you like, based on their viewing pattern. And it'll also recommend some of my older videos to you. Apparently I'm reaching that time in the night where I'm not able to look at chat while I drive anymore. There we go. We'll try to drive it up. See how far we can get. Get mellow for a second. Robot. I'll follow Robot if he wants to go. We've got a few cars coming out right now. Hey, it's Canadian. I'll see him for a minute. He's doing well. Near wipe out there. Guess we can go back to our mean music here. Jojo, you gonna try and join next session? Right on. Like a plan. Oh, you were following wiped into the pillar? Yeah. This is visually a very difficult track to see what's coming, because you see all the pillars that aren't in your line of travel, and it makes it hard to figure out where the course goes. It really does help to memorize this particular track, which I have not done. I was going to try and go for a 360. Die to death, indeed. Well, Chase, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the crew. Beginner drift track mods I would recommend. The stock drift track is great. Clutch Kickers is great, also known as Drifter's Paradise. Drift Playground is decent. It's a little bumpy and it's quite narrow, but it's a good place to work on your line control. Basically, you want tracks where the corners are all about the same speed. You can run the whole track in second. Probably not as much stuff like this where it's hard to see what the track is doing. That's less than ideal if you're learning. This is not a real track. It would be cool if it was. I mean, I'm sure it would be possible to make a track like this. I don't know how many people you'd have driving on it. Like, I could do it, but I don't know that I would risk it. I don't want to have to fix my car. Lego man, you're very kind. I've been drifting in real life for a long time, and so I've built my sim. We're gonna go for the 360 coming down the hill here. To be... Damn it. Didn't quite do it. We'll go for the 360 again. Trying to get as close to the wall as I can and get maximum angle. it's not quite it. In any case, there's plenty of folks who are this good. I am just one of them. A lot of experience, a lot of seat time helps. I'm trying to adjust my headset while I talk, which is never easy. Had lag and lost force feedback. Yeah, for that, man, it just depends on where you're putting the car. Staying focused, being really consistent. Saying it, before I end the stream, I'm getting this 360. I usually have an easy time with them, but it gets really tight right here, which is pretty difficult. I don't really want to count that because I basically parked the car. That is not really an ideal place to do a 360. But it is what I have got. So it's something like that, you know, I mean, everybody's got their own ways of approaching it, but that's kind of the gist of what I like to do. We're gonna go ahead and call it, roll out to video chat. There's the real car. That's what I do all my practicing in. I'm actually going to be driving that tomorrow at a driver school on how to drift in my area, which I'll be one of the instructors at. It's something I enjoy giving back to the community, not just through the YouTube channel, but through our local drift event organizer as well. There is an invisible wall on this track to me, and it is a pain, for sure. Alright folks, if you want to continue hanging out with me tonight, we are going to be moving over and changing platforms from here on the KameTrick YouTube channel. Subscribe if you're watching and haven't already. We're going to be moving over to Twitch, where I also stream. If you've got a Prime Gaming sub that you aren't using, I would love to have your support over there. You can find it at twitch.tv/KameTrick, and I'll also be dropping that into the chat for you. So you'll see that come up momentarily. And we will see you guys next time. I stream every Friday from 9 p.m. Central Time until 10:30 p.m. Central Time here on YouTube. So I'll be back next Friday if you want to get involved. We do have a Discord community. It's got over 8,000 members and growing. So check that out. It's in the video description. Keith, thank you for dropping that sub and for making Eat Ski up there. Send it with that clutch kick. We will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. We'll see you on Twitch.